Hey y'all, we need to discuss Mrs. Yoder's restaurant. It's in Mount Hope, Ohio. I know you don't know where that is. It's near Canton, Ohio, if you know where that is. If you don't know where that is, it's near Akron, Ohio. And this restaurant, Mrs. Yoder's restaurant, is in a Amish town, which is so pretty. They have the horses and buggies and just the Amish living. So nice. So I went to this restaurant, and usually I have some critiques. I have some complaints. I may not always put it in the video, but maybe afterwards I'm like, I could have had a little bit more of this, or it could have been cooked a little like this. Well, I'm gonna say there has only been, to my knowledge, recently one restaurant that I had zero complaints about, and that was Paula Deen's restaurant in Tennessee. I did not have anything to complain about. I wouldn't have changed anything. But this restaurant, same deal, y'all. I felt like I was at my grandma's house eating a little Sunday dinner, or at somebody's grandma's house eating a Sunday dinner. It was nice. It was cozy. It was kind of like an older crowd in there, but it was just everything that I wanted. They had the buffet salad. I used to like Kroger salad, so if y'all didn't, don't come for me, but I liked Kroger's salad when they had it on the buffet, and that's what it reminded me of. But it just had really just fresh items on it. Not too extravagant, nothing crazy. The dressings even taste properly made. It was just so good. And then I didn't have everything that the buffet entailed, but the buffet had on it. So they had the salad bar with all the salad fixings, and they had at the salad bar like cottage cheese and all this stuff. At the hot buffet, they had, I believe, like a chicken and noodles, which I didn't have that. They had some really great steamed green beans, long beans, that I have not seen in a while, but I could tell that they home cooked those. Just so good. Put a little onion in it. They had fried chicken that was seasoned to perfection, just juicy and just good, y'all. And then I'm gonna show a picture of my second plate, because I got a wing on the second plate. I had a thigh, and that thigh was juicy. They also had ribs, which I didn't have. I didn't get those. My husband said they were good, but he felt like they were a little dry. But I think they might have been sitting there a little longer, because they had some fresher ones, and I seen some people eating and it looked a little bit better. But either way, I didn't have it, so I can't say anything about that. And then the mashed potatoes, even if they might have been boxed, which I don't know if they were or not, they had some love to them, some butter and some good seasoning. I had the fish. That fish was fried so good. It was juicy, flaky fish. It had a seasoning on it that was seasoned and looked breaded, which you'll see in the picture. But it also had like a little hint of spice to it, and not like an overwhelming, just a little. And you could miss it. You could miss the spice. They also had a cheeseburger soup, which I passed up because I didn't know what it was. It was with some homemade gravy and like a turkey gravy and a brown gravy, and then there was that soup there, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what that is. I passed it up. But my husband got it, and I had a spoonful of it, and it was delicious. He had 2 bowls. Then what else was there? They had some other stuff. I think they had like some corn. They had some kind of cheesy cabbage or whatever. I didn't eat any of that, but it was just a great home feeling. Like I was at somebody's house just chilling on a Sunday. They cooked for me, and they cooked with love, y'all. It was just so good. And then I got that itis. I am stuffed, like stuffed. The lemonade was good. Can't forget that. The service was great. The young lady who was our server was just so sweet and polite and just A1 service. Even though I was stuffed, I don't usually do dessert, but they had a locally made ice cream and I was intrigued. They also had homemade pie. Who making homemade pies right now in a restaurant? Okay, so I was like, I'm gonna get the locally made ice cream. Y'all, I got it. Anybody who like Bluebell, now Bluebell is starting to taste, we don't have it here in Ohio, so I always gotta kind of go south to get it. It's tasting a little different for me. I still like it, but it tastes a little different. This ice cream was on the previous Bluebell side. Delicious, sweet, creamy ice cream. It tastes like it was locally made with love. I had apple pie. My husband has a peanut butter pie, which he hasn't had yet, but they're both homemade. The apple pie, it must have been made with the best apples, because it has that sweetness, it has the little bit of crunch, and it has a tartness to it. And then the crust is just that great crust that you get with a good pie. And then on top, it has like the Dutch type of topping with the oatmeal and things like that. So I can even taste the oatmeal kind of in it. Not like an oatmeal, but it tastes like, you can tell it's been made with oatmeal streusel. They made it into a streusel. So I didn't have any complaints about the restaurant at all. Just a great down home place. I think the food is real. I don't know where they get it from. It tastes different. It tastes good. It tastes like somebody's grandma was in there cooking it up and said, come on over here, baby, get you a plate. And I got me a couple of plates, and it was just beautiful. Is Miss Yoder, if anybody see this in the Amish town, if Miss Yoder is still alive, I need her number. Like, I want to be her granddaughter or her friend. It's just, I loved it. It was just A1. So yeah, anyway, if you in Mount Hope, stop at Miss Yoder's restaurant. It's nothing extravagant. It's not, oh, this ain't my it's just good food that you can tell people who love to cook and who want to make you feel great was in there cooking that food. All right, it's your girl, the real Gina B. Date with the plate. Only eat it if it's good.